Is the Lakers front office finally waking up to the brutal truth that our defense is a sieve, desperately needing a relentless pest like Jose Alvarado to plug the leaks and inject some much-needed fire? Or are the naysayers right that he's just an overrated hype machine who will fizzle out in purple and gold? No! Forget the doubters. Alvarado is the underrated defensive dynamo we've been screaming for, the kind of gritty warrior who could transform our sputtering backcourt into a championship-caliber unit, and trading Dalton Connect for him isn't just smart. It's essential if we want to salvage this injury-riddled season. Lakers Nation. Welcome back to the channel where we cut through the BS and deliver the raw, unfiltered takes on everything purple and gold. I'm your host, the passionate analyst who's been riding this roller coaster with you since day one, and today, we're tearing into a rumor that's got the NBA world buzzing like a hive of angry bees. The Los Angeles Lakers are reportedly eyeing a trade for New Orleans Pelicans guard Jose Alvarado, the pint-sized powerhouse known for his tenacious defense and infectious energy. This isn't some pie-in-the-sky fantasy. Sources close to the franchise confirm the interest is real, with discussion centering on a potential swap involving our rookie sharpshooter Dalton Connect. As we limp through the early games of the 2025-26 season with a dismal 2-2 record, plagued by injuries to LeBron James, out with sciatica, Luka Doncic, nursing a leg contusion and finger issue, and Gabe Vincent, sidelined by an ankle sprain. Our backcourt is in shambles, and our defense, already a weak link last year, is hemorrhaging points. Alvarado at 27 isn't a superstar scorer, but he's the exact type of guard dog we need. A relentless defender who pressures ball handlers full court, swipes steals like they're candy, and brings the kind of heart that changes team cultures. Critics are calling him overrated, but that's nonsense. Alvarado is the spark we've been missing, and snagging him could be the move that rights our ship before it's too late. Let's break this down argument by argument, from his on-court impact to why the skeptics are dead wrong, and project how this trade could reshape our future. First, let's contextualize the mess we're in and why Alvarado fits like a glove. Our start to the season has been a nightmare of inconsistency, with only 2 wins in 4 games, and the injuries are piling up faster than excuses in a post-game presser. LeBron sciatica has him sidelined, Doncic is banged up and not at full throttle, and Vincent's ankle twist has left our guard rotation looking like a patchwork quilt. J.J. Redick, our head coach, is scrambling to improvise, but our defense is the real culprit, allowing opponents to shoot over 48% from the field and coughing up easy buckets in transition. Enter Jose Alvarado, the 6-foot Puerto Rican firecracker who's made a name for himself as one of the league's most disruptive defenders. Last season with the Pelicans, he averaged 1.4 steals per game in just 18 minutes, ranking in the top 10 league-wide for steal percentage among guards. His full-court pressure is legendary. Remember those viral clips where he hides behind a backboard and pounces on inbound passes? That's not gimmicky. It's genius, forcing turnovers and flipping momentum. For the Lakers, he'd be the perfect bench energizer, bringing intensity that our current guards like Bronny James still raw, and the injured Vincent simply can't match yet. Sources say the Lakers see him as a direct competitor for Bronny, pushing the rookie to elevate his game under real pressure. And offensively, while he's not a volume scorer, averaging 7 points on 41% shooting, his quick decision-making and ability to space the floor with a 34% three-point clip add just enough punch to keep defenses honest. Now, let's tackle the haters head-on, because the criticism of Alvarado as overrated is one of the most misguided takes in recent NBA discourse, and it's time to shut it down. Outlets like SB Nation have nitpicked his game, claiming his defensive impact drops against taller players or in switch situations, and that he struggles to finish at the rim, shooting just 52% on drives last year, per NBA.com stats. They argue he's more flash than substance, with his steal numbers inflated by risky gambles that leave him exposed. But that's cherry-picking data without context. Alvarado's on-court defensive rating with the Pelicans was a stellar 108.5, better than our team average of 112 this season, and he led New Orleans in deflections per 36 minutes. Sure, at 6 feet, he can get mismatched against bigger wings, but that's where his IQ shines. He anticipates plays, communicates like a veteran, and uses his speed to recover. Remember his performance in the 2024 playoffs against the Thunder? He hounded Shai Gilgeous-Alexander into inefficient shooting, turning games with his energy alone. Critics say he lacks offensive upside, but in a Lakers system built around Doncic's playmaking and LeBron's gravity, Alvarado doesn't need to be a creator. He's a glue guy who thrives in spot-up roles and transition. An ESPN forum analyst nailed it. Alvarado is the heart and soul of any rotation that wants to compete. Dismissing him as overrated ignores how he elevates teams. Just look at how the Pelicans bench outscored opponents by 5 points per 100 possessions with him on the floor. The Lakers have been missing that intangible fire. Our defense lacks communication and hustle, and Alvarado delivers it in spades, making him far from overrated. He's undervalued, a steal waiting to happen. Shifting to the trade logistics, this potential deal revolving around Dalton Connect for Alvarado is a no-brainer that aligns perfectly with our needs. And here's why the front office should pull the trigger without hesitation. Connect, our first-round pick, came in with hype as a scoring wing, but has floundered early, averaging just 6 points on 38% shooting, with a preseason that raised red flags about his readiness. He's a project, talented but improving in high-stakes NBA action, and trading him now, while his value is still buoyed by draft pedigree, makes strategic sense. For the Pelicans, who be getting a long-term upside playing Connect, this is an appealing swap. They're in win-now mode with Zion Williamson and could use his shooting potential. Salaries match neatly. Alvarado's $4.5 million deal is affordable, and Connect's rookie contract keeps things simple without needing fillers. But beyond the numbers, this trade injects the energy, defense, and commitment the Lakers crave, as one source put it. Alvarado's style, fierce, warrior-like, could redefine our bench identity, providing leadership that helps young guys like Bronny develop while giving Redick a reliable option to spell Doncic. Skeptics warn we're overpaying for a limited player, but that's short-sighted. In a league where role players like Drew Holiday win titles with intangibles, Alvarado's ceiling as a culture changer far outweighs Connect's uncertain floor. This isn't a panic move. It's a calculated strike to address our backcourt depth, especially with injuries exposing our fragility. Let's not forget the broader cultural fit and how Alvarado could reshape our team's mentality, turning a group that's looked disjointed into a cohesive unit. The Lakers have talent, Doncic's vision, LeBron's IQ, but we've lacked that blue-collar grit, the player who dives for loose balls and rallies the troops. Alvarado embodies that. His underdog story, from undrafted to all-defensive candidate, mirrors our franchise's resilience. Pair him with Austin Reeves for a pesky guard tandem that harasses opponents, and suddenly our defense climbs from middling to menacing. Data backs it. Teams with high steal guards like Alvarado force 2 to 3 more turnovers per game, leading to easy points, exactly what we need to counter our slow starts. Critics argue we should chase a more offensive-minded guard to ease Doncic's load, but that's missing the point. Our offense is fine when healthy, averaging 112 points per game early. But defense wins championships. Alvarado's communication skills could fix our breakdowns, and his energy might even inspire LeBron to conserve for playoffs. In a Western Conference loaded with guards like Ja Morant and Devin Booker, having Alvarado as our secret weapon could be the edge that propels us past the first round. Projecting forward, acquiring Alvarado isn't just a band-aid for this season. It's a foundational move that could echo for years, stabilizing our backcourt and setting the stage for sustained success. Imagine a fully healthy lineup with him off the bench. Doncic orchestrates, LeBron closes, and Alvarado disrupts, pushing our defensive rating into the top 10 and fueling fast breaks that bury teams. If injuries linger, he's the insurance policy who keeps us afloat. Long-term, as LeBron transitions out, Alvarado's contract through 2027 provides continuity, mentoring the next wave like Bronny while maintaining our competitive bite. Without him, we risk another mediocre season, defense crumbling under pressure. But with him, we become the gritty contenders fans demand. The risks, his size limitations, or offensive caps are overblown. His positives far outweigh them, making this trade a must-do. In the end, Jose Alvarado isn't just a name in the rumor mill. He's the embodiment of the fight we need, a defensive pest who'll prove the doubters wrong and ignite our championship chase. Trading Connect for him is bold, but it's brilliant. The kind of move that separates contenders from pretenders. Lakers faithful, is Alvarado the defensive savior we've been waiting for? Or are the critics onto something? Drop your hottest takes in the comments. Do we pull the trigger or hold out for more? Smash that like if you're all in on this energy boost. Subscribe for more breakdowns, and let's keep the conversation roaring. Until next time, stay fierce.